All right, let's do this.
All right, I guess it helps to turn on your microphone here if you're wanting to have a stream. Hello, VOD viewers, anybody watching out there in the chat. We are running a poll at the moment if you are watching live, asking if Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is mid. As soon as some people start rolling in here, we'll start getting the discussion going. You know, it's kind of hard for me to have a discussion with nobody here. So at the moment, we are just grinding the Limit Breaker Vegito medals, since I didn't really play during the Heroes celebration. I did log in and I think summon all of the Heroes characters. I know I at least got Goku finished pretty easily, but you know, until a bunch of people start showing up, that's what we're doing. So I do need a bunch of these medals, so we're just using some keys here, farming these out. I guess I should be using Vegeta. I think I actually have a team built for him. There it is. That's a pretty good team.
All right, let's do this.
So there we go. We'll just we'll have him playing that way. Whenever people actually click on the little dumpster fire thumbnail there, they'll you know, actually get to see the character that we're going to be talking about. Of course, he's going to be fine in Dokkan events. That is not something that we're going to have to worry about at all. But you know, once some people actually start showing up here, we will take him into a better event or something like that. So, all right, so we got 7 orbs here. I mean, I doubt he's like. He's probably just gonna one-shot both of these guys here. This Heroes Dokkan event is not very difficult, but you know, maybe they'll survive. that is a possibility. So let me know what you guys are thinking about Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta. If you're just watching the VOD, you know, feel free to leave a comment below. We can continue the discussion there. If you are watching live, you know, feel free to hop over into the chat. We can start talking about this guy and just get everyone's thoughts and. You know, opinions on how we're doing on this Vegeta here. Starting out strong with some good normals right there. Love that. I'm gonna keep eating my yogurt until we have some people in the audience here. I've pretty much caught up on content, by the way, for anybody curious who is watching this. So I've done most everything except for the, what are they called? Not the memorable battles, but the, oh, like the little walk through time. What are we calling those? The, in the challenge event section. I can't think about what they're called, but where you're locked only using old characters. I haven't really done those yet. I did the first stage just to, you know, try it out. But I haven't really hopped into that event yet, so we can do that if you guys want. Just let me know, and we'll get going.
All right, let's do this.
Not a huge fan of this yogurt. It's like vanilla bean Greek yogurt. It's like really dry. But the dried cranberries I added to it are really good. You know, that's we can use this as like an analogy for Vegeta. You know, I'm not really a big fan of Vegeta, but maybe the Part 2 LRs, maybe one of them is going to be the dried cranberries that make him a little bit better. So, we'll see. Hey, what's going on, Crest? First of all, you are Vegeta? Well, I mean, your name is Crest, and your picture is Hercules, so do you have proof of this claim that you are Vegeta? Oh. What's going on, Crest? What are you thinking? You thinking he's not mid? I see you've voted in the poll here, or somebody has. You like Super Saiyan Blue Evolve, but the normals are very unfortunate. Yeah, I don't... It's weird. I don't know why they do things like that whenever they design characters. It's like they give them this really high upside, and then they go, oh no, that's way too crazy. We don't want them getting that all the time. But then they never just back it off a little bit. They just back it off way too much. I think it would have been fine if they gave this guy... you know, a similar mechanic. Like, let's say you just don't want him quad supering every single turn, right? Like, if you wanted to still kind of bake some RNG in there, I think what they could have done is gone to maybe, like, 3 super attacks. So, like, same thing. But instead of capping at 5 and needing 10 orbs, cap it at 3, so that way you only need 6 orbs. So get them 6 orbs, and then make them, like, 70% chances, or even 50% chances. So where you see those additionals a little bit more often. I would at least like him a little bit better that way. But beyond that, that still doesn't get around the bigger problem of he doesn't really do anything. Like, he just is a slot 2 damage dealer and does nothing else. Like, he has no team protector ability. He's not providing support to the team. Like, he's not really synergizing super well. I mean, I guess he's a Saiyan, so, like, you know, the turn to power Saiyans work well together. But, like, he's not really doing anything for the team. You know, like, he's just... Like, that's all he is a slot 2 damage dealer. You know, like the other 2 LRs, like the Vegeta and the Goku, both of those are providing crazy support. I don't know why they couldn't have given this Vegeta some level of support. Alright, you said, but to be fair, I don't use Universal Survival Saga all that much besides Universe 11 Team, lol. I still think I like AGL, LR Jiren, and Beast out of all the... Universal Jiren, the Beast, out of the entire Universal Survival Saga category. Yeah, Jiren is really good. I like this guy a lot. I haven't gotten a chance to use him too much. Just because I haven't been running the Vegeta team very much. I've been running the Vegito team a ton, so I've gotten pretty good experience with him. And I've gotten quite a bit of experience with Goku just because he works really well on that team. His 2-turn support can really juice up those Vegito counters, so I've been using him quite a bit. But I haven't really gotten a chance to use the Vegeta. I mean, I've used the Vegeta quite a bit. I just haven't used Jiren himself quite a bit. Usually my experience with Jiren is I just kind of float him off, and then whenever he comes back, I go into his standby, which is great, because I know he's not going to take damage, and he's just providing support. Like, that's really good. I like that. But as far as anything else that he does, I haven't really seen it. You know, like his full power form, I just haven't used it. So I can't really, like, I can't comment on it too much. I like his standby. I think his standby is awesome. But anything else he's doing, I don't know. I don't know what events to showcase units in right now, by the way. I've been trying to figure that out because it seems like all the new events they gave us, none of those are really pushing, like, the difficulty meter. Some of them are pushing the HP meter a little bit, but none of them are really, like I don't really feel challenged by any of them. And then, like, the old events, like Goku and Frieza, you know, which was, like, the standard for the past, you know, 8 months or however long it's been on JP. Like, I don't think that event can really challenge these guys, so... Alright, Christian says, I hope Dokkan does a Carnival LR Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from Cell Saga, and he's a 220% leader for Bond of Parent and Child. So, I haven't really milked the roadmap like everybody else has. But, you know, it is starting to get really filled out here. Let me set my phone aside real quick. We can talk about this roadmap. I probably won't do a video on this. I don't think. Maybe I will, but I feel like everybody's tired of seeing the roadmap. Like, every other YouTuber has done 50 videos on the roadmap, so it is what it is. Let me switch over here. So Proton's got the roadmap posted on Twitter, and it's kind of got, like, filled out with what we are expecting. Oh, no, you guys can't see that. What if I just zoom in here? That's a little... Okay, well, that's good enough. But, you know, so, based on Dragon Ball GT, we already know, like, we have this unit. They're in the game. We know they're going to be easying the LR Super Saiyan 4s just because they're next up in line. I haven't seen the anniversary live stream, so I don't know how much of this is confirmed. But, like, I know this guy is basically soft confirmed. You know, we already have these two in-game. We already have this guy in-game. I guess, I don't know if they're soft confirmed or not, but... Like, I just assume people are extrapolating these based on, like, the characters on the banners. I don't know if these were actually confirmed in the live stream or not, but, I mean, it does make sense, right? You know, these were part of the 7th anniversary. They're kind of in that time frame as well, so... actually, these guys were before. These are, like, the 6th anniversary, so doing them here makes sense. Like, this all makes sense, so I'm just going with that. These two are in-game. This guy's in-game. We have the card art for this, so I assume, like, that's confirmed. Those two are soft confirmed. Actually, these guys are hard confirmed, aren't they? Basically now. Yeah, the illicit methods card. So, we're as far as characters that we don't know, we're pretty much down to these two and these two. So, of these 4, we know that 3 of them are going to be summonable LRs, and then one of them's a banner unit, right? So, if... Actually, no, that's not true, is it? We know 2 of them, sorry, because this is one of the summonable LRs. So 2 of these are summonable LRs. One of them is a banner unit, and one of them is an Easy A or Super Easy A. So my thought, because there's not really many Easy A's they can do from Dragon Ball Super at the moment, like that, there's not a lot of, like if I pull up the, let me go into the stage real quick. Also, sorry I can't see chat at the moment. If you guys are commenting and telling me things, I apologize. But like if we go to the, can I not? Please. How quickly can I get to, like, the superhero category from here? What? No! Alright, Dokkan info's not working. Everything is working against me, guys. I'm sorry. Let's go, like... Yeah, because, like, Dragon Ball Super, I mean, that's pretty much all the superhero characters, right? So, we look at this... There's not a ton here that are going to Easy. Like, obviously, they're not going to do any of this top row. They're not going to do Gogeta. Like, pretty much none of these guys. Maybe they could jump really far ahead and do, like, Father-Son Gallic Gun Vegeta. I doubt it, though. And then everyone else on here has either gotten theirs already or is not really, like, anniversary level. Maybe they could do, like, a Super Easy A for this guy. Possibly. I doubt it. I don't know. But anyway, going back to the roadmap, my thought where I was actually going with this is that I think what we'll see is the Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I think he's going to be one of the Super EZAs. Because he kind of was an anniversary unit, right? Like, he was a second anniversary unit on Global, I believe. So I could see him getting his Super EZA here and having him be, like, the first Super EZA summonable LR. That would make sense to me. And then doing, like, a Bye Guys Goku. Bye Guys Goku as the summonable LR. And then that just leaves here. And so, you know, one of them is probably going to lead successors. So I could see them doing... People are throwing out, like, God Vegeta. I don't know if they do God Vegeta. I could see them doing Orange Piccolo. I could see Orange Piccolo coming in, like, right here. And then doing, like, a banner unit, like Super Saiyan Gohan or something like that. I don't know. Well, what do you... Well, let me not show that. Let me do that. Well, what are you guys thinking, though? Tech Kefla could be an interesting EZA, but again, I doubt it. I don't think they do Kefla. I think this anniversary is going to be around Goku, Vegeta, and fusions. That is, well, I guess Kefla is a fusion. Let me rephrase. Goku and Vegeta fusions is, specifically what I think we're going to see. For Super, they could EZA, LR, Int, Trunks, and Vegeta. Yeah, see, Christian's on the same wave as me. That would be crazy if they did LR, Vegeta and Trunks. That'd be interesting. I would want them to wait until they had time to do, like, a full Future celebration for that, though. I could see them doing that maybe, like, this year. They could do Future again for Worldwide Celebration. I know we just had Future, but it was 2 years ago at this point now. Like, that sounds crazy that it's already 2 years ago since we've had, Now, I guess one other thing I should point out is we don't really know how they're going to handle the big celebrations this year. You know, typically we would have... we're obviously going to switch to, like, the JP timeline, right? And Tanabata usually somewhat lines up with the global anniversary. So that's probably not going to change. They'll just kind of turn Tanabata into, like, a joint, like, global anniversary / Tanabata campaign. And then we'll just go into Worldwide Celebration in August like usual. Probably. But also, I don't know what they're going to call it. Like, I don't know if they really want to call it the Worldwide Celebration now that we're synced. So it'll be interesting kind of to see what they do with those celebrations moving forward, right? Do you guys have any suggestions for where we should actually take Vegeta here, like an event to run him in? Maybe they could EZA Int, Resurrection of S, Blue Poise, or LR Agio, Golden Frieza, since both are in Super. They could. What's up, Chiggy? I'm trying to think what they would do. Like, what does it make the most sense to do? To me, it's weird to... I guess, does Buhan, the Tech Buhan, sorry, I don't have too much experience using him. I used him a little bit for the Vegito EZA. That's, like, my first time I ever used the character, and he was pretty crazy. But Tech Buhan leads Transformation Boost, right? It's just weird to me that they're going to drop a Super EZA for Tech Cell, and there's not, like, a single other good Cell unit. So if they wanted to do Part 2 as Cell and... Like, I don't know that they would drop a Cell, though. I think that if they were going to do a summonable LR, it'd be like Bye Guys Goku is what it would be. Or they could just do a new Super Saiyan. You know what they could do? They could do, like, a tag Goku and Gohan. Like, we have the exchange Goku and Gohan, but they could do, like, a tag Goku and Gohan. They could do that, to where it's, like, the first turn it shows up, it's Goku, and then you tag into Gohan, and then the next time you tag into Goku, it's, like, the Bye Guys Goku, and then next time you tag back into Gohan, it becomes, like, Super Saiyan, like, it becomes, like, Father-Son Kamehameha Gohan. I don't know how you would make that work, but I feel like you could do, like a four-way tag transformation unit. You know what I mean? Like, towards, it's like Goku, Gohan, back to Gohan, and each time you go into it, it's like a different version. So it's like Super Saiyan 1 Goku, into Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, into Bye Guys Goku or something, into that's what, okay, so you can do Super Saiyan 1 Goku, tag into Super Saiyan 1 Gohan, active skill transform into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, then the next time you tag, it's into Bye Guys Goku. Goku, like, explodes, you get, like, a full heal or something like that, and then you tag back into Super Saiyan 2 Gohan on the next turn. This is, like, 50 turns, though, but fights are kind of getting longer. But you tag back into Gohan at that point, and he gets, like, a huge boost, and you do the Father-Son Kamehameha or something. I don't know. We could get an LR Ultimate Gohan plus Orange Piccolo. And as Orange Piccolo, you go Giant for 4 turns, and when it runs out, you go back into Beast. Ooh. That would be... Listen, I'm down for more superhero units. Superhero is a really fun team. I was talking about this in a YouTube comment earlier, but what I would want to see out of the Part 2 units is... I want the Part 2 units to be Slot 1 characters. Like, Vegito can be a Slot 1 after he gets to Vegito, and then he has his Vegeta form, which can also be Slot 1. But you don't get access until like later in the fight. Same thing, kind of the reverse with Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So Goku can go Slot 1. Like, it's not preferred, but he does have a 70% chance to dodge and guard. So he can go in Slot 1 if you absolutely need him to. But then towards the end of the fight, he's just a Slot 2. Like, you can't really put him in Slot 1 unless there's no attacks there. And then Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is just a Slot 2 lock. Like, you are not putting him in Slot 1 pretty much ever. Again, unless there's no attacks in the first slot, which is pretty rare these days. So what I would want to see out of the Part 2 units is I want all of them to be... excuse me. I want the Part 2 units to be, like, Slot 1 characters. Alright, let's go into an event here. Let's go take... Well, I'm pretty close on getting the medals that I need, but... Anyway, let's go into an event here. I'm going to turn off the music so that we don't get the band hammer dropped on us. I don't think I'm really big enough to get picked up by the band hammer, but, you know, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, I did not get any of these. Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Where do I want to go? I want to go to... What event do you guys think would be good to start off with here? With Vegeta. Should I just go straight into, like, Goku and Frieza? I don't really want to go into this fight, but if you guys want me to go into, like, Bulma, I can. If you guys think Bulma would be a good showcase stage. I mean, that was just really annoying. Memorable battles. We could go into Janemba or Gogeta. I mean, he should just slaughter Janemba, right? Like, that would be no problem. Wait, Dokkan could do an LR Blue Goku plus Blue Vegeta from Resurrection F, and then you play as Vegeta but die, and you get a Whis Rewind. Yeah, they could. They could do, like, a blue... They could do that. Uh-huh. What would you want the banner unit to be? Because there'd probably have to be a banner unit. You could do, like, a banner unit Whis. You just do a new Whis banner unit. Or, I was going to say tracksuit Gohan. Let's hop into... Is it the Goku Planet Namek Saga? Is that supposed to be, like, the hard one? Let's hop into here. With, like, the Universal Survival Saga team. Where is that at? There we go. Should I change this team up at all, or is this good? Like, do I need to swap anybody out? Like, is there anybody here that you guys are like, don't bring them? Like, maybe I shouldn't bring them, because then we might have too many rainbow orbs. Because, like, this guy's a rainbow orb changer, Blue Vegeta's a rainbow orb changer, like, these guys are rainbow orbs. Like, is that too much? Like, should I bring, maybe Golden Frieza and 17 instead of these, like, these guys or something? Well, no, I want to bring these guys for the support, so maybe instead of them, I'll bring Golden Frieza and 17. I think that works, right? I could bring... could bring this guy. Could try to bring this guy. Let's do it. Why not? Who should we swap out for him? Maybe them. Maybe I'll just do this. All right, let's hop in. I'll unmute. There we go. All right, pretty good HP here. It's very tiny. I have to, like, get up close to see it. 839, 396. Can you guys even see the HP? That is crazy. LR Zamasu plus Rose tag unit, where they fuse into Fuse Zamasu. You don't fuse... Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely something that we'll get in the future. That is the nice thing about them introducing a new naming convention, like with the plus as opposed to like the slash or the and, is that the plus allows them to do, you know, characters that they've already done in the past that can do again. And the only like Goku Black and Rose that we have, or, I'm sorry, Goku Black and Zamasu that we have is the tech one, and the tech one's done, right? Like it's... we can replace them. I don't know if they would do that for Anniversary. That's definitely something. That's what I was saying, like, worldwide, you know, I know we just had one 2 years ago, but future worldwide could be the play. Could be. I'd like them to really focus on GT this year. You know, that's something that I would like to see. Maybe not necessarily... I mean, even GT bosses. Like, we need a baby Dokkan Fest. They can do stuff with GT bosses. Okay, so we have UI Goku, Evolution Blue Vegeta. Mine is, by the way, rainbowed level 10 links. The equips that I threw on him were mostly around dodging and critting. So he's got 24 dodge and 15 crit. Probably could have put more crit on him. He is building up crit along the way. We will slowly make our way towards this, but probably could have put more crit on him. I don't know that he necessarily needs this much dodge. But one thing that I really don't like about him is this. Why did they make his intro 6 turns? I think I know what the reason is, you know, because they have Kaba in it, right? Like, that's the reason for 6 turns, is the intro is based around Kaba, and so they had it be, like, Universe 6, right? So it's themed. It's themed around that, which I think is dumb. I don't know why they would do that, but, anyway, let's try to get as many orbs as possible here because we have to. 8. 8 is really good. Not every day that the orbs fall like that. Raccoon is probably dead here. Nobody is complaining about Vegeta's damage, right? Like, we all agree that Vegeta's damage is really, really good. So, I can just give whatever to Jiren. It doesn't matter. All right, let's see. And again, like, putting him in slot 2, I have no doubt that Vegeta is going to perform well here. The question is just, what is he doing? Like, other than damage. Like, that's it. Like, I don't... There's nothing that he's doing that I can really point to and just saying, like, that is special. That is cool. That is good. I'm so glad I put him on the team over, you know, like, MVP 17. Like, the int one. I'm so glad that I put him on the team over them because of all the damage that he's doing. It's like the MVP 17 unit's doing almost the same thing this guy is, except less damage for sure. But he is also supporting, you know, so, like, I don't know. Christian wants an LR, Kale, and Caulifla tag unit. Would be great because you could go Super Saiyan 2 Kefla for 4 turns, and your active skill is the Red and Green Ki Blast they used on UI Goku. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think people are craving a new Kefla. I think it'll come at some point. I mean, we did see that asset kind of shadow dropped on Global during the, whenever STR Kefla got her EZA. We have that shadow dropped, like, Kefla asset, right? So... we'll see. All right, this is a really crazy rotation for Vegeta, by the way. 5 out of 7 links activated. We're getting... Oh my goodness. How much support do these guys give now? 60%? Is that what it is? 10% plus an additional 50% to STR. Yeah, so 60% attack and defense support right here. Oh, don't want to use that Senzu Bean. So he's at 321, 975, right? Like, that's what Vegeta's at. He does raise attack and defense. He gets stacks on his unit super attack. He gets that 50% stack. That's good, of attack anyway. And then... And then in his passive, he is building up, right? So for every attack he does, you want to do 5 attacks in order to fully build up his defense. Which is, you know, I mean, that's obviously going to help him out a little bit. So, like, right now, he's at 321, 975. What you would do is, once he's fully built up, you would just take that, basically, and multiply it by 3. And that's what his defense would be at. So around 1 million defense once he's fully built up. So not too bad. I don't want to go too crazy with orbs for AGL UI Goku. We can get 7. All right, we can get 7 for Blue Vegeta. Oh, another thing real quick. Vegeta, his first turn, can sometimes struggle for ki. He does build up ki as he attacks infinitely, which is good, and it's just normals, so that's great. But his first turn, he can struggle for ki a little bit. Probably want these, right? 8 versus 3. Yeah, let's do that. LR AGL Golden Frieza could easy A since he is Goku's rival in Resurrection F, and he's in the Successors category. He could. I don't know that they would... Again, I don't think they do that for Anniversary, though. I don't think... Like, Anniversary time, as much as people want it to not be, it's just going to be Goku, Vegeta, and their fusions. That's what we're getting for Anniversary pretty much every time now. I thought maybe they might slip in a Janemba character for Anniversary, but since they made physical Janemba's EZA so good, I don't think they're going to do that. Like, I think physical Janemba is just the Janemba at the moment. But I guess Int Janemba is getting a super EZA, so they can make Int Janemba like crazy as well. What I would want out of Int Janemba is just I don't know. What I want out of Int Janemba, dodge for sure. I don't know. Oh. Rialt, low-key likes Vegeta. Listen, Vegeta's my favorite character in the series, right? I love the character. I do not love this Dokkan rendition of him. I was so happy. Like, whenever, you know, because in Evolution Blue Vegeta, I felt like he got so respected with his EZA. Like, everything that we had just said, like, this is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem, whenever he released, I felt like they just fixed that with his EZA, and they made him so good. And so whenever they announced that we were getting a Vegeta for Anniversary, I was like, oh, dude, like, yes. And then, I don't know. I don't think they gave him enough. He needed something else. He either needed, like, guard for at least a turn, or maybe, like, make it part of his intro. Like, if you're going to tie anything to 6 turns, give him guard for 6 turns. I guess what they're thinking, right, is that with Tech UI Goku and AGL UI Goku, there's no reason for this guy to ever go in slot 1. But it's like we do have the Golden Frieza and 17 fight that cancels dodge, so I don't know. I don't know about all that. All right, hopefully Jason Birder are able to hang in there a little bit so that we can get some... Oh, we got the full 10 orbs. There's a 0% chance he actually gets all of these attacks off, but, you know, we'll try. Christian Garcia says, Int Janemba Super EZA, 300% attack and defense, 4 key, 250% when performing a super, defense 50% up to 200% per Int orb, changes tech and physical orbs to Int, attack 300 in slot 2 or 3, 100% dodge in slot 1. Sure, dude, yeah. 100% dodge in slot 1, yeah. Sign me up. Everything else you typed, yeah, that's great. That's like icing on top, but 100% dodge in slot 1, sure, man. Let's do it. Now, if they did do that, they'd probably introduce a bunch of fights that cancel dodge. And then just Tech UI Goku stocks go up even more, right? So, Tech UI Goku, by the way, if you don't have him, he is going to be coming back in about a month and a half or so. Around March 17th, he should be on the Saiyan Day banner. So, if you don't have him and you're wondering when's your next chance to get him, he should be available on the Saiyan Day banner, and that'll also be the time that he's available with coins. So, only about a month and a half left for him. So, sweet. I mean, Vegeta's doing okay right there. He actually got that additional. That's pretty surprising. But again, he's not really, he's not doing anything. With 10 orbs, is doing 7 attacks with 79% damage reduction. Can't be mid. With that, one of the best second slot units in the game, IMO. I mean, my issue with it is that, like... How do I put this? Like, he's not doing anything. Like, I don't really care if you're doing 7 normals. Or even, like, 4 normals. Every time you do a normal attack, I do not care. and he's just predisposed to do more normals than supers. And I remember, like, right now, we're not dealing with the hardest bosses. These are the easiest the bosses are going to be during the celebration. They are, like, they're about to introduce harder fights throughout the celebration, and they're probably going to have damage threshold checks. I mean, what is it, 15 million, basically, on Goku and Frieza that you have to hit before you can do damage on them? Like, it's not going to get easier than that. So whenever they start introducing damage threshold checks, characters like Vegeta, who are just doing 50 normals, like, all that damage that they can rack up by doing normals, he'll just be doing 0, 0, 0. It's almost the same reason that I hate Physical Rose. I hate Physical Rose more because he's tied to super bosses, and that is terrible. Like, super bosses and Vegeta, or, I'm sorry, Physical Rose and Vegeta are pretty similar, except for Rose can a couple times go in slot 1, you know, whenever he has his guard up. And, but Rose is also tied to super bosses, which is terrible. Like, that's awful. So, like, they're very similar, and I hated Rose. Like, Rose was awful for me. Just, you want to talk about the king of normals, that guy's the king of, like, just being terrible. But, anyway, and then, yeah, 79% damage reduction, too, but we've already seen that they're trying to make these fights longer. Vegeta's intro is only up for 6 turns. You start getting, like, deep into these fights, and then he's just a fish. It's 10 million, actually? Okay. Yes, high chance of super is better. The only thing is he needs to be... he need to be OP, is not a mid chance. But there's some space between OP and mid. Yeah, I mean... The only thing I would have done for Vegeta is given him some sort of support, probably. Like, if he had a support or if he had an active skill, either of those things would make him just infinitely better, right? What do I mean, Jiren's fine either way, right? So we're good here. What up, Jordan, man? What's up, Chucky? Vegeta really got the short end of the stick, and intro and unit super, doesn't even have his attack from the card art. Yeah. It's weird. But yeah, if Vegeta was supporting, like, if they gave Vegeta, I don't know, Power Beyond Super Saiyan support, if they gave him what if they just gave him pure Saiyan support? Like, why not? Like, that was his whole thing, is he was kind of like I mean, I don't want to call him second fiddle, but that is kind of what they call him. Like, you know, throughout the thing, is like he and Toppo are fighting over just, like, who's the better second fiddle to their, you know, opponent. Or, like, to their... Because, like, Goku's the main character, Jiren's the main character, Toppo's second fiddle to Jiren, Vegeta's second fiddle to Goku, right? And they're kind of, like, talking about that in the show. So it's like, I don't know why they couldn't have just given Vegeta support. Even if it was just a super attack effect support. Like, if he gave 50% attack and defense for 2 turns and, like, 10% crit chance to all allies, that would immediately be like, oh, I want to include him because he's going to make my other characters stronger. Like, right now, I'm just including him because he does damage in slot 2. There are 100 characters in the game that I can include on the team because they do damage in slot 2. You know? So... LR, STR, Cooler, Future, EZA. He needs to be a bunch of additional supers built in his passive, raw defense. So the nice thing about Cooler, right, and this is another kind of issue with Vegeta, right, kind of, is Cooler at least has that active skill, you know? So that's a huge deal because it does have that attack break. That was a big deal back during, like, the Metal Cooler Core meta, because, like, the Metal Cooler Core didn't attack very often. So there was a pretty good chance that, one, you're going to do, like, half of the Metal Cooler Core's HP because you were type advantage. And, you know, like, you had, like, 2 free turns to stack up a little bit with Cooler. Then you get in there and drop that active skill, and it was going to do, like, half of his HP, and it did an attack break. And so with him already doing, like, a limited number of attacks, there's a pretty good shot that you broke the super attack. And so in a way, it kind of was like a team protector ability. That was a really nice thing that STR Cooler had. Like, Vegeta, I don't know why he doesn't have an active skill. It really feels like the devs were just... I don't want to say time, like they had, like, a time constraint. Hang on, we're just... let's get rid of that lock there. But it does feel like them pushing out 3 LRs and probably in total 6 for the celebration instead of doing the normal 2 and 2 for a total of 4. It really does feel like they kind of shorted them on some abilities. Like, I'm not too concerned about, like, you know, Super Vegeta only has an 18-key super attack. The Great Ape Goku only has an 18-key super attack, right? But then you get to, like, Vegeta, and he doesn't have an active skill. It's just weird. Like, there's been so few premium Dokkan Fest that have released without an active skill, or at least a standby or something. Like, they gave him that intro, and it's not like it's the craziest intro ever or anything like that. All right, let's see how he does right here. I mean, he should be fine. I mean, obviously, right? Like, he's over 1 million defense. He still has his intro buff up right here. We're going to get him 13 orbs. So let's see. This is a really good turn for him. We've got UI Goku's domain up. We have Jiren's support up, right? We have this, right? This is 2 turns, isn't it? Am I misremembering? Like, we have this up, right? I think. So we have this up. We've got this guy's support. We've got this guy's domain up. We've got, like, crit chance support coming in from this guy on the last rotation. Let's see what happens right here. What if Realm of God support? Yeah, like, why not just give him Realm of God support? Like, why not do that? You know, it at least just makes him, like, more valuable to run, you know? All these other anniversary units got support, and he just didn't. Like, why? Why didn't he get that? I don't understand. At least his leader skill's decent, you know, because Universal Survival Saga's in a pretty good spot. Like, at least that's good. Super Saiyan 4 Goku's leader skill at the moment is not very good. I think by the end of the celebration, and probably by, like, worldwide, I think they're going to buff that leader skill up this year a little bit. But it's just, like, a little bit surprising. All right, thank you, Tech UI Goku. I have to defend him. I got shafted and pulled 3 copies of Vegeta. Dude, listen, man, I get it. I love Vegeta. I want to defend Vegeta. But that's also why I hold him to a bit of a higher standard, right? Is because he is, like, one of my favorite characters. And again, 55 million, this is good damage. This is great. But, like, what else is he doing? You know? The GT, like, Super Saiyan Goku and GT Super Saiyan Vegeta are going to get easy A's in Part 2, probably. And now this 40 million, we're actually getting the additionals. That is crazy. So he did almost 100 million attack stat, basically, on that turn. That's great. That's awesome. I love that. And we just wipe Frieza off the board. Is this where this ends? No, okay, we have one more phase. But at the same, like I said, the GT Super Saiyan Goku and GT Super Saiyan Vegeta are going to get easy A's in the next part, right? And they're probably going to be doing 100 million attack stats, right? Like that's probably just going to be something that they do. I gotta. So, like, there's no shortage of slot 2 damage dealers, is what I'm getting at here. It's weird. It's weird for this guy. After they gave in Evolution Blue Vegeta such a really, really good easy A, why did they hold back so much on this guy's Premium Carnival LR release? I don't. Just give him support. Give him an active skill. Give him, like, one of those 2 things. Maybe give him guard for the first 2 rotations or something like that. So 3 turns or 4 turns. And immediately I like him better. I can't explain it. I can. I'm sitting here doing that. I hope 2025 Saiyan Day Easy is physical GT Goku in. So I think Saiyan Day, or I think there's a good chance all 3 of those get easy A's during the celebration. I could see all 3 of those just getting it in this celebration. I don't know if they'll wait till Saiyan Day. Look at his art, by the way. I love whenever it does this. Like, I love this. I love this little background effect right here. It's like Giorno. It's like the whenever he hits Diavolo into the "you will never reach the truth" or whatever. That's Vegeta. He's never going to reach the top #1 unit in the game spot. He's never going to reach that truth. It's just weird. Like, so whenever I think about the other premium units, right? Like, let's think about the units that this guy is being compared against, okay? Just kind of like in your mind. Let's think about the other top units in the game right now. All right, so obviously we have the 2. We kind of have them all up on screen right here. So we have Vegeta on the right, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku on the left, and we have Vegeta in the middle. So let's just start with these 3 because these all released together. So the easiest comparison to make is against each other. Vegeta has an amazing leader skill, super versatile unit, has a lot of player choice in how you, use him. His first turn is Goku. He's not a slot 1 unit. You don't really want to put Goku in slot 1 ever, but he is invincible in slots 2 and 3. He does quite a bit of damage in slots 2 and 3. And, once you get Vegeta out, Vegeta's an absolute killer. So, like Vegeta's really good. Again, he kind of does have that same weakness of he's not really a slot 1, turn 1 unit. But you know, he makes up for it in other ways by providing a lot of value to the team. He's providing support. Once you get into Vegito, he can provide a scouter. Once you could swap into Vegeta, he can go slot 1. So there's a lot of value that Vegito is providing to the team. Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta is the best in terms of defense. After he attacks, I mean, after they attack, is there anything in the game that can hurt any of these characters after they attack? Like, sure, like, I guess he has, like, maybe, like, a higher ceiling while his intro is up, but, like, is there anything that can hurt any of them at the moment? Super Saiyan Blue Evolved not having better animations annoys me. His unit super is really basic. What's really weird about Vegeta is I almost can't comprehend what's happening in his animations. His are like the only ones that I want to watch on 1x speed. Why didn't Dokkan make Evolution Blue Vegeta a transforming unit? Like, we start as Blue Vegeta. There's a Goku on the team. You go Evolution Blue. You have a Ki Blast nullification where you punch it like he did. Yeah, dude, you're asking me. I don't know. That's a great question. But immediately, if you're matching up Vegito, oh no, Vegito versus Vegeta, I think it's pretty clear that, like, Vegito is just better than Vegeta, right? Like, that's pretty clear. Like, the Goku form of it, the, like, everything, he's just better, right? So then if you do the matchup against Goku, again, Goku's got some slot 1 capabilities whenever he's in Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku mode. Like, you can put him in slot 1, I don't want to say comfortably, but you know, semi-confidently. He's got a 70% chance to dodge. He's got guard. He doesn't have the highest defensive stat in the world, so there are going to be things that can catch him. But at the beginning of these fights, you know, outside of maybe like Tech Gogeta, there's not much that's going to be just be one-shotting him if he doesn't dodge, right? You'll take a lot of damage, but there's not many fights that are going to just be one-shotting him. And again, you have the 70% chance to dodge, so you're pretty safe there. And then, in just a few short turns, you can go into the Great Ape Goku. And the Great Ape Goku is two things. It is a Team Protector ability. You know, against bosses that double super, it's not as reliable. But, you know, it can help you get around locking. Like, if we had him on the team earlier, whenever I had to pop that Senzu Bean, GT Goku could have potentially gotten us around that lock. He can nullify super attacks, basically, while he's in that form. So if you're going up against Goku and Frieza, and you save the Golden Great Ape for that turn, you know that you can get one free turn out of it. And plus, his Giant Ape does pretty good damage, so it's going to do a nice chunk off the enemy's HP bar, and it's just going to help you get through that fight faster. You come out of it, you get a full heal, which is great. And then you get the 2-turn support from his 18 key. He's doing quite a bit of damage. He's double supering. He's guaranteed critting. Like, he's really good. He can't go slot 1. After you get into Super Saiyan 4, he is not a slot 1 character. But he's still doing a lot of extra stuff for the team. And the nice thing, too, is that there's a good chance that you nullified the super attack in his Great Ape mode. So you have that going for you as well. So already, like, Vegeta's already the third worst here, right? Vegeta was Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, listen, just about. I don't know if Vegeta's turning water into wine, but we'll see. Does he cure leprosy? We need the lore experts in on this. They looked at AGLTUR Blue Evolution Vegeta, switched his typing and turned him into an LR, called it a day. Kinda. They did kinda do that. But then, like, let's go through the other top units, right? Like the Super Saiyan Trio. The Goku, Gohan, and Trunks from the Broly movie. You know, they're providing that crazy 2-turn support. They're a pretty solid slot 1 option a good chunk of the time. They have their standby finish, which is a really solid slot 1 option and can do massive damage. And again, I can't really understate their support. Their support is insane. Their leader skill is pretty good too. So, like, you know, they're providing more for the team than Vegeta. Vegeta's definitely doing more damage than them, but they're providing, like, they're helping the team more. You look at, like, Beast Gohan. Beast Gohan is helping the team. He has the active skill target all thing. He's a slot 1 character for a really good chunk of the fight, if not all of the fight. He has that 3 key support whenever he gets hit. He leads an incredible team. Like, I'd probably say I like Beast Gohan more than this guy. You look at Tech Broly. Tech Broly comes up. Turn 1 is invincible. He provides support. Turn 2, he's pretty much invincible. Turn 3, he's pretty much invincible. You know, Tech Carnival Broly's probably better than this guy. There's maybe part of me that likes Int LR Broly more than this guy. Go Tanks, I think I like better than this guy. Like, I don't, like, you just start going through the character list in your head, and you're just like, they all have things in their kit that make them special and able to deal with, like, these bosses a little bit better. All Vegeta has is that he's a slot 2 damage dealer. That's all he's got. 11th anniversary theme should be surpassing our limits, aka Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Can we see how Vegeta does now? Oh, yeah, let's see, because we are... This is his last turn with his intro, so we should be fine here. Sorry, I've been talking too much. I'm just rambling. But yeah, let's see how I mean, he's gonna do great right here, right? He's gonna get the support here from 17. No Jiren support right here, but we do have the domain. What's going on, Asian God? Super Saiyan Trio stocks up with GT, Goku, and Vegeta because they're runnable on the team. Not to mention Bulma is still runnable with how much support. Yeah, exactly. Like, the trio, like, keeps old units relevant. That is super important. Vegeta doesn't do that. Like, what does he do, man? He should have given some level of support. If he gave Realm of God support, like, 60% for 2 turns, that'd be awesome. That'd be so good. Or what if he gave damage reduction support? That way he kind of helped out the Int Evolution Blue Vegeta a little bit more. I don't get it. You know, I need to do a showcase, actually, of the Int Evolution Blue Vegeta on the Super Saiyan Trio team with the GT Goku support. I need to do that. Oh, that's an interesting proposition. LR Physical Ultimate Gohan EZA in this celebration. That is interesting. It'd be really early to do it, I think. But they wouldn't be breaking their rule, right? Of they only EZA units, like, what is it? After the anniversary LRs of their year get it. Because they were pre-8th anniversary. So they could do that. All right, let's see how we do right here. This one should be without his intro now. So he's lost some attack and he's lost some damage reduction. Let's hope that that Tech UI Goku does not just KO Frieza right here. Let's hope for that. We can get the full 10 orbs. It won't matter. Like he's not gonna, like, we're not gonna get that many attacks off. And I'll just leave Jiren in his standby. That way we get the support. You completed the stupid Peppy Gal mission for the Peppy Gal event. Used Universal Survival Saga with friend Evolution Blue Vegeta. Did nothing but normals. Yeah, that's the that is the experience. All right, Goku, can you calm down a little bit? We want to see Vegeta, buddy. Can you relax, Goku, please? Guys, I don't think we're gonna get to see Vegeta on this rotation here. What event should I go into next? You guys have any thoughts on that? Should I go into like the Bulma event? LR Physical Ultimate Gohan fell off. Listen, you can't fall off if you were never up there. Yeah, no, LR Orange Piccolo, the tech Power Awakening Piccolo, he's still good, and he was another buff from the Trio team. The Trio team support really helps him out. Like he's great on that team. I used him a lot during the worldwide celebration. Bulma fight? Okay. We'll do the Bulma fight. Ugh. I'm choking at the thought of it. You know, I'm just looking at this roadmap. What if they did Goku? Well, but we need a successor character. I was going to say, what if they did Goku, Gohan, and then this was Physical Ultimate Gohan's EZA? Well, no, but it'd have to be a banner unit. Yeah, because it's going to be... It's like a summonable... There's 2 summonables here that we're missing. A banner unit and an Easy A. I think Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is the Easy A that's going to be here. That's going to be like Bye Guys Goku. People have been saying, like, people are throwing out God Vegeta. I don't know if they do God Vegeta. I think Orange Piccolo makes more sense than God Vegeta. I know that sounds crazy, but... Especially after I just said, oh, they're only going to do Goku and Vegeta infusions. But Piccolo is a major hero from, like, the most recent Dragon Ball movie. So it could be Orange Piccolo, and then, like, a banner unit. What if they did, like, a banner unit, not Dr. Hedo. They could do a banner unit, Dr. Hedo. What if it was, like, Dr. Hedo and the Gammas as, like, the banner unit? That'd be pretty cool. Easy 8 LR Fraudhon and Orange Piccolo in the EX part. They could. They could do it in the EX part. Let's hope Int Super Saiyan 2 Gohan actually gets attack and not just defense. Truth was wrong about his Dude, that was so sad back whenever he got his EZA. And everyone's like, all he needs is defense. All he needs is defense. He's going to be so great. And then they kind of shifted the meta a little bit. And then we actually got in there and I was like, well, maybe he does need some attack too. Maybe he actually is lagging behind a little bit here. Peppy Gals event. There we go. Bulma. Should I change the team up at all, or do you guys think the team is good? I think we have enough Rainbow Orb changers that we should be fine in the Rainbow Orb phase. Because we're going to have 1, 2, like 3. We're going to have like 3 Rainbow Orb changers. An LR Super Saiyan Vegeta that goes from God from Super Broly movie wouldn't be too bad. Power Beyond Super Saiyan or successors. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Let me turn this back on. Let me drink some water real quick. If I were going to do a God Goku and God Vegeta, like I listen, I know we're about to get there, EZA. I get that. I know this is happening. But what if they just did a... what if they just did God Vegeta plus God Goku? Exchange unit that fuses into Gogeta. What if they just did that? Like, what if that's this character right here? How would you guys feel if they EZA'd this character and gave us a God Goku plus God Goku, or God Vegeta plus God Goku that fuses into Gogeta? How would you guys feel about that one? Yeah, I mean, your wallet would be... Yeah, see? Listen, yeah. We gotta have a blue Gogeta every year for anniversary. We just... that's the rule these days, apparently. I'm a little bit concerned about the rainbow orbs, by the way. Can the cord come back, please? Hello? Cord? Sometime today, please? You guys aren't missing anything. You're just missing all the normal attacks. Like, there's nothing going on here, but... Oh, it's desynced. Hang on. Every time the cord disconnects, for some reason, it desyncs the audio and the Elgato. So, there we go. We should be good now. I'm moving the cord around too much. I have to hold my hand very steady. The rule, cause standalone fusions are forbidden since they introduced the gimmick. Yeah. I mean, we do, I can't talk about this, right? Because I will get banned and killed and shunned, but, we do know a little something about that card, right? What if Dokkan does an LR Blue Goku from the Goku Black arc that has the rage mechanic where he shouts, "It's time for you to pay"? They could. They could do that. Wait, instead of Elgato, use Prism Live? What is that? Is that like a program? Or like how does that work? Is that like is that a hardware? It sounds like a software. But I am always open for suggestions for different products instead of the Elgato. I am not an Elgato stan. Is that gonna be enough? Oh my god, I hate the bull movement. Come on, man. All right, let me look up Prism Live here. Prism Live Studio is a fantastic way to stream both their PC app and mobile app. They're honestly intuitive to use. Stream live. Oh my goodness, this website. What is this? I can't read it. It's... Well, how are you supposed to read that? I'll look into that, thanks. Outside of Key Struggle, he's not a bad unit. Run him next to Tech UI like you would run in Evolution Fleet next to AGL UI. He's a super formidable slot 2 unit. Live streaming thingy you can use overlay. Yeah, don't show this notice. Ah! You know, we don't have a power. We don't have a power. What? Why is Roshi here? Live streaming thingy you can use. It's so much easier. He also builds key off of his allies attacking. Is that true? STR Vegeta builds key whenever the other units attack. Is that true? All right, surely this is enough orbs, right, everybody? Goodness. All right, yeah, I'll watch the key. Yeah. Is it supposed to go up? Or is it only when supers happen? Like, is it not happening because Bulma has us sealed? Like, it went up there for him, but... Alright, well, we'll check later if we can. I mean, he might build up too much key here. Dokkan 3 win. In Dokkan 3, can we get an HP number that's actually, like, able to be seen? Is that allowed in Dokkan 3? Dude, I swear, I opened up Dokkan 2 for the first time, and I felt like such an old man. I was like, I can't see the turn counter anymore. I hate the little next up wheel. Like, I get less information from this. Like, I have to actually think about who's on my team and who's in slot 7. And then I can't see the HP, man. You've watched him go up as far as 5 bars in Easy A's. That's interesting. All right, we have the guaranteed dodging here, so I'm just going to throw UI Goku in slot 1. I need to make sure that we get rainbow orbs. I have to, like, turn my brain on for this fight. All right, so let's do that. Let's grab just like that for Jiren. That's fine. Then we'll get this. Garrett, you probably missed my rant earlier. I'll try not to go on another big rant here. But my big complaint with Vegeta is that just compared to every other top LR in the game, he just doesn't do anything else for the team. Like, you know, Jiren's providing a 2-turn support. AGL, even like AGL UI Goku's providing a 2-turn crit support and a revive. Same thing with like in Evolution Blue Vegeta, right? He has the revive. Hello? Oh, that's right. She lowers key. I was like, what happened to our leader skill? But like Tech UI has his domain that supports. The physical trio has their 2-turn support. Beast Gohan has his team protector, like the target all mechanic. Tech Broly has his just like invincible turn 1 and his support. Int Broly has his, like, domain. You know, like, every other really top character in the game, Tech Gogeta doesn't really have a Team Protector ability other than he just kicks ass. Same thing with, like, Physical Janemba. They're just really, 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 really good and can go in slot 1. Whereas Vegeta doesn't really, like, he doesn't have any support. He doesn't have, like, a Team Protector ability. He doesn't have an active skill. You know, he does have, like, the, he does a lot of damage. He can help you get through fights a little bit faster. But, you know, he's not, like, he's just kind of a solo guy, and that's just not, like, it's not special compared to everybody else. Like, he's just selfish. Yeah, he's definitely the weakest of the three, but I mean, I'd even put him below probably, like, Beast Gohan. If I was going to do a tier list, I'd probably put him below him. Maybe, like, I'd probably put him maybe below Tech Broly, the Physical Trio. Like, I don't think I'd put him below, like, the Gammas, for example, even though they have, like, that really good support for joined forces and superheroes and all that good stuff. But, like, you know, he's not by mid by any means. AGL Blue Duo and AGL... No, AGL Blue Duo are ass. Let's, you know, listen, there's 3 tiers, right? There's good, there's mid, and then there's ass, right? Like, so we got to establish that first, you know. Oh, sick dodge. STR Vegeta got to be top of the mid. Top of the mid. If I said Int Broly was top of the mid, what would you guys say to that? In terms of LRs, anyway. Garrett, what are you thinking? If I said Vegeta versus Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, what are you thinking? Ooh, Cooper will put Gammas above Vegeta because Gamma 1 is wild. May take a couple of turns, but it's consistently possible to get Gamma 1. Oh, you may put Gammas above Vegeta. Gotenks winning. You've never used AGL Gotenks. He's tech, though, right? Do we have an AGL Gotenks? Listen, I haven't played the game in a couple months. Did I miss an AGL Gotenks? The LR. Okay, yeah, no, he's tech. Dude, you had me worried. I haven't played, so there could have been a Gotenks that I missed. Should I go ahead and go into Jiren's standby or wait? Because I need to do supers, right, for this Bulma. Surely Vegeta won't let us down, right? See my comment on Easy A idea for LR Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I did. I did not read it out loud because it was a big wall of text. But yeah, sure, let's look at it. LR Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku, future Easy A, or better kit to give him. 100% defense stacking. Whoa, sure, man. 50% defense stacking, has 50% damage protection, has 10% up to 40% protect, 47% chance to dodge. Well, the issue with the dodging, right, is that it needs to get hit in order to go into his standby. So, like, that wouldn't really help him. That would just prevent him from going into his standby. I think that all they needed to do for that Goku is just give him more damage reduction in slot 1. Alright, here we go. There's 10 orbs for Vegeta. And Jiren, we can just give, like, these. That's fine. I'd put STR Vegeta over Tech Piccolo, but under Int Broly. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I definitely have him over Tech Piccolo. I wouldn't put him below Power Awakening Piccolo. Power Awakening Piccolo is still pretty solid, but you know, he does need a little bit of help these days. He needs his walker, and that's the Physical Super Saiyan trio. Like he needs their team to really like keep him going in today's meta. It's like the Homer Simpson meme where he's like standing and looking proud, but like behind his back he's got the like all the clips of the fat, you know? Like, that's kind of like Power Awakening Piccolo these days, and the clips are the Super Saiyan trio. All right, let's see what we got right here, Vegeta. Come on. Yeah, there's the additionals. Listen, if he ever wants to go crazy and just consistently give me the additionals, I'll love him. I'll immediately flip and just say this Vegeta's like one of the best units they've ever made. He's just amazing, but I'm afraid that... Okay, so we got 2. That's pretty good. If you get 2 additionals, like, if you're able to get the 10 orbs... And you get, like... So what is that? So we got a total of 3 super attacks there. So we had the first one, which was guaranteed. And then we had the 5 additionals. Of the 5 additionals, we got 2. So, like, 40%. I mean, that's rough. I mean, really, if you count the hidden potential, because we got the hidden potential normal there too, right? Surely. I don't know. You guys can count that for me. Give me the stats on that one, chat. Please. Tech Piccolo is not that far below. He's insane, but he's easily the weakest on superheroes. I mean, yeah, these days. I mean, with how old he is, he's coming up on it. Like, he's closer to his EZA than his release, probably. I think if a unit needs dupes, it's mid. Yeah. I would say that, like, STR Vegeta is a huge victim of that. And yeah, he definitely needs dupes. Gamma 2. STR Beast Gohan, Physical Super Saiyan Trio, Int Super Saiyan Trio, and Tech UI Goku do not need dupes. Tech UI Goku definitely does not need dupes. Should I go ahead and use his domain here? Or should I wait? Should probably just use this, right? Part of me wants to save these for Vegeta because I don't know how the STR orbs are going to fall. So I can just grab like this. So that's 6. That's 7. So it doesn't really matter. I'll go for the 6. All right, so this is turn 5, so we still have his intro up. So yeah, he's looking good. Let's see how we do here. You haven't gotten any new characters? No, Chicky. Chicky, you're on like a generational streak of bad luck right now. For a guy all about damage, why doesn't Vegeta stack attack on all the supers? I mean, he does on his unit super at least, right? And there's going to be a rare situation where he's not near a UI Goku. And the stacks go up pretty quickly. Like, he's not a slow stacker by any means. Like, I think if he was stacking on all of his super attack effects, it'd probably get out of hand quickly. Maybe, but, you know, I mean, also, you're not really getting the additionals very often. So, yeah, sure, why not? Why not just have him stack? Dokkan could run EZA, STR, Gamma 1, and AGL Gamma 2. They're not old. Yeah. Or, I'm sorry, they're old too. Yeah, they could. They could EZA them. I'd want to wait for them to EZA those guys, though, until they were going to do, like, a big superhero celebration again. Like, maybe EZA them and, like, the LR Gamma 1 and 2 just all at the same time. That way they're all kind of at the same power level all at once. Can't believe a 2025 character has a 30% chance to super. Don't worry, though. He has it up to 5 times if you get 10 orbs, which is very reasonable and consistent, so... Are we just going to kill Bulma here? If we kill Bulma, does the fight end? I'd say AGL's Gamma 2 does need an easy... Okay, no, the battle's not over. Okay. You're going to kill Int Bulma. Nice. Oh my goodness, we can actually put Vegeta in slot 1 right here. Oh, it's the friend, and he's not level 10 links, but oh well. Dude, look at him. He, like, stretches just to do nothing. He's like, yeah, I gotta put my back into this one. Like, bro, you ain't doing all that. Like, relax. This is turn 6. This is his last turn with his intro buff up, by the way. Surely... Surely this guy is gonna be fine at the end here, right? Right, everybody? He's definitely gonna be okay, right? Cooperation between rivals. It's got to be, like, the most common super attack name. Like, cooperation between rivals and pride of our warrior race. That's, like, the 2 most common super attack names. And Kamehameha. It's got to be, like, those 3. Bro, get some supers, please. Thank you. You want to get some crits? No? Just some more normals? Super? No, another normal. See, like, what is impressive about that? Oh, he's still going. And it's another normal. Like, I guess he did do most of Bulma's health bar. How much health does Bulma have? I can pull that up. Maybe I can pull that up. I've been trying to pull up stuff on the Dokkan info site, and it keeps crashing on me. This is the Peppy Gals something or other. The heroin battle. There it is. Alright, how much HP does Tech Bulma have? Tech Bulma's got 100 million HP, so I mean, Vegeta did most of that. That's pretty good. I hope they make us do 100-unit multi with the rainbow tickets on any banner. That'd be crazy. I'm Bulma the genius. Get some nerds in chat. Okay. I guess I'll probably just leave Jiren in the standby for the support. This should be Vegeta without his, or I could transform Jiren, but, I mean, who actually transforms Jiren? Just leave him in the support mode. But Vegeta should not have his intro here, unless he was in slot 7. But no, wasn't this guy in slot 7? So yeah, this Vegeta should be without his intro buff up. Meanwhile, AGLUI just mopped the floor with her in 2 moves. Well, I mean, listen, most of her health bar was gone. I will say STR Evolution Blue Vegeta will have a great impact on Dokkan in the form of shrinking power creep. Yeah, I guess so. They don't have to design fights around him. Transforming Jiren, STR Bulma hits very hard. Are we still going to be in this fight on turn 10, though? Because we're not going to see Jiren again until turn 10. Are we still going to be in this fight on turn 10? Like, I don't know that I'm worried about that. Surely the Vegetas mop her up before then. I just got a new drink delivered to me, by the way, so I'm gonna drink this. That's pretty good. I can't quite tell what it is. It's like, I don't know. It's like Dr. Pepper or something. Let's keep Jiren the way he is. Let's grab those. Tech UI Goku should be fine as long as he's dodging. There's the 10 orbs, so Vegeta's at full power here, other than he's missing his intro buff. So look at this. We've done... I love that you can track this now. I guess that is right at... That's at 25%, isn't it? That's... So we've done 12 attacks total and 4 have been supers. So we're right at 25%. So, like, I guess you can say that the RNG is working as intended. We're getting right around... A little bit below 30%. But right around 30% of our super attacks. I mean, that's... You can't say that I'm getting unlucky. You can just say that I'm getting average luck with him. It's just that it's not very impressive. Jiren. Oh, excuse me. I just burped right into the microphone. My bad, guys. I had barbecue for lunch. Yeah, you ever get the barbecue belches? My bad. My bad, fellas. The new Evolution Blue Vegeta should have been a revival unit where he exchanges into UI Goku. That would have been so good. I really want them to get the, like, Vegeta Belmod speech in the game somehow, and I want it to be voiced, where he just calls him a clown. It's like, you know, like, I want that, and he just says, you know, find a way, I entrusted everything to you. You know, trespass into the domain of the gods. Like, that's such a hard line, man. We need that voiced in-game. Sick dodge, dude. Bulma is not hurting us with that today. Alright, 41 million without his intro buff up is still pretty good. I mean, I'll definitely take that. Jiren's helping supplement that a little bit with his support, right? So that's pretty good. I would love crits. I guess we haven't done 6 super attacks yet, though, right? We saw that we've only done 4. So that should be 6 right there. So does that activate mid-turn? Like, is this a crit now? No. We actually went on, like, a generational run right there of super attacks. Oh, wow. Okay, Vegeta. Look at this. This is the unit that the Dokkan devs see. Like, Omatsu used this guy 15 runs in a row, and this is the Vegeta he was using. You see, it could be a support memory, but my issue with support memories is that they aren't voiced. So it's like they definitely could make it a support memory, and there's no reason why they can't do both. But I specifically want it voiced. Like, I want to see Vegeta out here screaming, trespass into the domain of the gods every time I go into a run. Okay, so, I mean, we could just KO Bulma here, right? Like, we just pop the active skills and win. I fear what happened to STR Evolution Blue Vegeta is that Vegeta is now stretched across 3 units. Evolution Blue Vegeta, Int, and STR. This transformation already didn't have too much screen time, and they clearly needed a new... Hello, chat? A new Vegeta unit to buffer a Saga for the sake of getting a unit out. I mean, yeah. But I mean, there's no reason why they can't just pull animations from other fights, right? Like, they could just pull animations from, like, the second form Cell fight or something like that, right? And slap the Evolution Blue Vegeta model onto it. You know, like they did with the, like, with Beast Gohan. Like, they just gave him the Bojack attack, right? Like, they just gave him that. So there's no reason why they couldn't have done that for this guy, too. There's 7, that's fine. And then we'll grab this support. Sure. They did it for the unit super. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't... Okay, Goku, we need dodges, buddy. Hey, thank you there you go, dear. Thank you. Whew, Goku. You don't see many of those of UI Goku actually getting hit. That you don't get that many very many times. I really don't like the framing of his super attack, where it goes from, like, Goku turned around, kinda, like, offset on the screen, to the next cut, he's, like, next to him. I don't like the framing of that. Alright, Vegeta's got it. He's wrapped up Bulma here. Dude, a 12-way tag unit in Dokkan? Can you imagine how long... Like, how much text would have to be on the screen? Alright, that went pretty well. Again, like, the teams he's on are good. And it's not like he's worthless. Like, he is contributing to the wins, and that he's making sure that we get through these phases pretty effectively. But, like, I don't really know. Like, I don't know. I don't know about him. I don't know. Where do we want to go next? You know, I was saying this, I was joking, but I was like, I really hope we get an LR Majin Ku and Do. I hope we get an LR Majin Ku and Do before we get LR Majin Buu. Like Kid Buu. Red Zone Kid Buu, just like the normal Kid Buu fight. I mean, burst mode isn't really up anymore, so it doesn't... Like, that's not really, you know, it's not really, like, a hard fight. Let me turn on some, like, other music that you guys can listen to while we, There we go. We can listen to Topo's OST while we, select a stage here. Is that not the hardest fight anymore? No, that was... They temporarily had a burst mode on that stage, which is, like, another temporary, like, game mode. And so that was... People were making it the hardest fight by maxing out his stats. So... You know, it just, like... I don't know if you've played burst mode, but it lets you... Like, they kind of assign it to a stage, and it lets you add modifiers to that stage by, like, making their attack stronger, their defense higher, HP higher, things like that. And so they were kind of, like, artificially making it the new hardest stage. What in the Ace Attorney? This is Topo. This is Physical Topo's OST. It's a banger. Bobbity getting 3 LRs where a Kid Buu got 1 is funny. Yeah, dude. Dude, yeah, we have... Bio Broly got an LR before Kid Buu. I mean, are any of these stages, like, real? These didn't seem too hard. These seemed like jokes. Oh, you know what I can do? I can do these. I can do the Dokkan Chronicles. I haven't done these yet. Like I said, I did stage 1, but that's it. Alright, so what is... So clear it, and then clear it with 1 of each typing. Okay. So second year would have been whenever I started playing. Question, isn't LR Godku and Hit rivals? They could EZA their 2021 unit. They could. Are they on Worthy Rivals? I'd have to go into like a different mode to look. They could do this unit. That'd be an interesting one to do. Just another slot 2 unit added to, just another slot 2 Universal Survival Saga unit. I want that unit in Tech, Goku and Frieza to be good. Yeah, that Tech Goku and Frieza is, I think they will just remake that unit. That could definitely be one of the, that could be one of the, like, Part 2 LRs. Is they could do, like, a Frieza Tag Goku unit. They could do that. Or, like, a Frieza Tag 17. That'd be weird. I don't know if they do a Frieza Tag 17. That'd be, like, the lowest selling of all time. There we go. Make them AGL and Int. That'd be super. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Okay, so year 2 of Dokkan. Year 2 of Dokkan, that's crazy. Man, this would have been... So I still personally would have been using STR Gogeta as my main leader back then. Let's use Physical Vegeta Blue for the funsies. And then we need one of each typing. So, I mean, we got to bring AGL Vegito. I know he's already super easy-A'd, but, like, that was... Like, this was a crazy combo back whenever, like, these two were both freshly easy-A'd. That was still good. And then even, like, back in the day, that was still a good combo. Alright, so now we need a tech unit. I think I'll bring Gotenks, kind of stick with this fusion theme that we got going on. For Int... for Int, let's stick with, like, super class units. I haven't even used this guy. I don't know what he does, so I'm gonna bring him. I know I'm just loading up on super easy A's, but listen, it's okay. we'll be okay. Int Boo. Oh, I could bring Int Boo, but except for this guy's a super class leader, so I'd have to change leaders. SCR, we gotta bring Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Or I could bring SCR Gogeta. That fits, like, the fusion theme, but... we're already off of that because of Gohan, so whatever. And then I just get to bring one other character, so I'll bring Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. The 2 second anniversary headliners. Let's not bring LR Piccolo. I guess we can just bring, like, this guy as a friend. That's fine. Alright, let me switch off the Topo OST real quick. There we go. None of these guys have, like, intros, so I don't need to worry about, like, animation skips or anything like that. Dude, look at our HP, by the way, if you can even see it. 355,000. Why don't they want us to see the HP? The HP is so tiny. I hate it. I hate that so much, man. I gotta bust out a magnifying glass to see how much HP I have now. Okay. I kind of like these rotations. We'll keep Physical Vegito Blue. Dude, this guy's super easy A. They better make it generational. They, like... I need Physical Vegito Blue super easy A to just... I want him to be the best unit in the game as a super easy A. That's what I want out of him. Whop. Alright, now Gotenks is probably going to one-shot him because he is super easy 8 here. Bye, Hercule! It'd be cool if they had done like a character renting mode here. So instead of bringing your own characters, they gave you like a list that you could rent from, and they gave you like a capped team cost. That's what they should have done for this mode. Is brought back like they should have brought back team cost, because you know they kind of got rid of team cost. Team cost used to be a huge deal back in the day. So really to kind of give us that like, you know, old school Dokkan feel, they should have brought back team cost, and then they should have given us like a character renting mode. That way for like new players who don't have these characters, you know, they can just like rent them and everybody can participate in the event. And then you can't just bring like the best characters in, right? And none of them are easy 8 or super easy 8 or anything like that. So it's like really, like it just makes it a lot more like traditional, or not traditional, but like what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Not characteristic, but like it makes it more faithful. It makes it more faithful to how like Dokkan used to be. That would have been really fun, like a character renting mode. Getting rid of team cost is the best thing ever. What? You didn't like being capped out on team cost and not being able to bring like all the fun characters that you wanted? All right, we're gonna let Super Saiyan 4 Goku handle business here. Team cost was crazy back in the day. Engaging too, yeah. Engaging and faithful. Like if they had done that. That would have been really fun. Then you don't have to worry about for like characters who are just joining the game now, who are like, oh, I want to play this event. And then they go click on it and they have 0 characters in their box that can participate in the event. They're like, how do I do that? Like, well, you don't, buddy. Sorry. Authentic. Look, you guys have all the words. You're popping out the sources. Whoa, Vegeta. Oh my goodness. That's authentic. Actually, it's not. He used to be the more defensive one. Imagine not bringing LR Tech Carnival Z Broly on Gold Frieza, and you'll die a lot and lose your attempts. Well, I just mean for, Oh, do you mean like bringing back team cost? Yeah. Yeah. I'll put Gotenks in slot 1. He's probably the best character here. Are we actually gonna die? Like, Frieza kind of clapped up Vegeta on that last turn a little bit there. He kind of gave him the business. Gotenks is going to dodge, though. Yeah. I would have put Vegito there, but I kind of want to survive. Get a load of this. Get a load of this. Normal. Come on, give me one more. Boo. And Kid Buu needs a super easy A. Every old character needs a super easy A. But I mean, we don't need like Int Kid Buu to be super good right now, right? Because we have physical Kid Buu who's still pretty good, and we have the STR Kid Buu who's really good. So, like we could chill on getting another good Kid Buu for a little bit, at least in terms of like old units getting buffed. At this point, Goku, yeah, I was gonna say Goku should be at better defense at this point because he does raise his defense for 6 turns. So, I'd love to get a counter in the video. That'd be really fun. I don't think we got it. Please don't KO me. Wow, that sucks. That is on Vegeta. That's Vegeta's fault right there. Please don't play We Got a Power. Please don't play that. Oh, much better rotations this time. Oh, what are you guys doing today? You guys doing anything fun for your Saturday? You just playing Dokkan and chilling? Say, for any of you who are still in school, I assume school started back at this point. We're in February, so. The 10th anniversary roadmap is already complete thanks to part 2. All we need is part 3, aka the EX part. Yeah. We don't even know what's going to be in there. I mean, we won't even know that until the next Dokkan Fest, right? Because that's usually, like, the next Dokkan Fest and, like, kind of the EX part, quote-unquote, for the, or quote, what is it? It's like quote and then unquote. So quote, EX part, unquote. But, like that's usually at the same time, so we won't know that until, I mean, almost March, right? Alright. Vegeta, you're not going to eat a super attack this time. Like, Frieza is not canceling dodge. You have no excuse, buddy. You're at work. No, just quit. No, don't actually. Go to your boss and just throw food on him and leave. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't tell you to do that. No. It's too late. He's already quitting. Oh, we got the counter. Yes, now it's an authentic Year 2 video. There we go. I remember being so hyped whenever I pulled the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I was sitting in a club meeting in college, and I pulled him, and I like, it was in the middle of the presentation, and I couldn't just like scream. I wanted to scream so badly. Also, AGL full power Frieza getting an easy A is good because it'll help AGL first form Frieza. Dude. I guess, yeah. I mean, Slug, right? Like, are they? They're both on Slug's team, right? You know, it's weird. Them doing easy A's like Tech Cell and like full power Frieza, like, it sounds good on paper, but unless they give buffs to those characters' teams, like, it's just gonna feel like out of place. It's weird. Like, I don't. Like, Buhan is amazing, like, right? Like, the Int Buhan Super Easy A is crazy, but where am I running him? like where am I gonna use that guy? Dokkan battle. Dude, what a classic OST. Makes me want to go out and like, just go get a little synthesizer with an electric trumpet, you know, mode on there. All right, so we are wrapping up here. We're doing good. We're probably KO here. By the way, look at the new, like, one of these days they're gonna give this guy right here a new battle animation. Look how tiny and like minuscule and baby he is right now. One day we're gonna have Vegeta Blue doing something like that, and it's gonna be hard. Like, we're all gonna be hard whenever that happens, man. The official name is Battle Motion. All right, well, you know, the official name can, you know, whatever. If I ever call it a Battle Motion, it'll be because I read it in chat. Showing physical LR Janemba with the idle animation. Ooh, that'd be pretty nice. Get him in there, like, kind of like phasing in and out of reality. That'd be cool. Like whenever you switch to him, he like spawns in like out of the cubes. He goes like, you know, that'd be crazy. Get a load of this. All right, Gohan's gonna take us home with the burst rush here. Get him out of here. He's gone. All right, we get some more tickets. I'm probably going to be farming that first stage a ton. I don't know if I'll make a dedicated video for it, unless you guys think it'd be useful. But, you know, doing that first stage, I'll be playing it a ton, replaying it on, like, auto, to farm up those tickets to trade in at the shop. All right, 3rd year. Hang on. Where's my mouse? There it is. Let's mute that. Okay. 3rd year. Oh, man, 3rd year. We got to run, like, a Patara team. What's the special cat? Is it just run one of each typing? Yeah, one of each typing. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm going to run an extreme team for this one. We did, you know, whatever. So where's STR Rose? All right, let's grab him. For AGL, let's do Zamasu. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't out yet. He wasn't out until later. We can do AGL Rose, though. So let's do him. For Tech, we want Goku Black and Zamasu. For Int, let's bring Buhan. For STR, we already have that covered. And then for Physical, let's bring Goku Black. And then let's just bring Kid Buu for the support. There we go. Now we can unmute. Ooh, 500k HP. We're taking a step up on this one. Got the Yamcha OST playing. That is not one that you hear every day. Pretty good rotation for Buhan next rotation, by the way. Double support right there. And you'll have big bad bosses. That AGL Rose, that is a super easy A I am looking forward to so much. I think they could make him just really help out villains. But we'll see. How long have we been streaming? Like an hour? Almost 2, maybe 2 hours. I'll probably wrap these up and then we'll probably like hop off for the day. I'll get some videos out tomorrow. Do you guys have any suggestions for videos that you want to see? Like, is there anything that you guys just like really want to see? Like, I don't know, Goku or like, you know, Super Saiyan 4 Goku versus a specific fight, or like a team building guide, or like what should you be doing right now? Is there any specific video that you guys would want or you think would be helpful to maybe like new players or anything like that? I thought about doing like a, you know, so you pulled this unit on the banner, like what should you do now? Go on like 3 different fights and see how many supers Evolution Blue Vegeta gets. I feel like that was the purpose of the stream today. So somebody can tally up the results of this video, and they can. But I mean, we kind of already showed it on camera. I mean, he was getting those at about 30% proc rate, so it is what it is. Thousand-day Goku. You guys think we can get a finishing blow? Oh. Let me know. Well, real quick in the chat, if anybody's still in here. Go through the first, like, 4 years of Dokkan and list out, like, your favorite characters. If you were around. Like, you know, like, year 1, if you were playing, what was your favorite character? Or if you were just playing within, like, the first 4 years of Dokkan, like, what was your go-to team back in the day? Like, I'm curious. Like, pre-year 4. Because, like, year 4 is when we really started getting, like... I guess year 3 is when we started getting, like, categories like Patara and Fusion. Like, Patara was always, like, the go-to for the longest time. And then, like, until, like, Goku Family came out. But even after Goku Family came out, like, Patara was still pretty reliable. So, like, you know, like... But think back to, like, the old, like, typing days. Like, you know, if you were playing during the 2nd anniversary, like, were you a second or Super STR person? Were you a Super AGL person whenever, Super AGL whenever, like, AGL Vegeta Blue dropped and everybody was running, like, General Blue and things like that? Like, go through and list some of, like, your favorite old team builds that you used back in the day. I'm very curious to see what you guys say. Did you do the anniversary fights? If not, there's a video. These are the anniversary fights, right? Or are you talking about a different one? Int Super Gogeta lead and whatever SSRs you had. Yeah, exactly, man. It took me so long to figure out leader skills. Like, oh, I have to put a character in slot 1, and then every other character has to, you know, be on that guy's leader skill. Like, figuring that out was the biggest learning curve in Dokkan for me. Oh, he's gonna try to super int Buhan. That's cute. Thanks, buddy. The fights that give equips to the anniversary characters, there's only 2 stages at the moment. I did both of those, but there's only 2 stages. So, I like, maybe once there's more stages out, I'll do, like, a dedicated guide of, like, hey, be sure to do this. Like, they give equips to all these characters. But... Dude, this used to be, like, the rotation. You put this STR Goku Black in slot 1, and it gives the attack increase. And so then, like, the LR Goku Black and Zamasu do more damage in slot 2 right here. That was the, that was the old tech back in the day. Also, Int Gogeta was Dokkan Unawakened. Yeah, classic. Because nobody could beat Dokkan events back in the day. I remember whenever EZAs first dropped. And those first couple EZAs were nigh impossible. It was insane how hard those things were. It's not like now where there's just 100 characters on every single category, you know? Alright, Kid Buu should be fine in slot 1 right here. But I hope you guys are enjoying the anniversary. I don't want to say we're in a lull, but, you know, there's probably not going to be anything released for about a week. Or so, maybe. So, I'll get some videos out this week. I'll probably record a bunch tomorrow. And just make sure I have stuff going up every day. Maybe, like, 1 or 2 videos every day. Just something. Between, like, hey, this is the characters that I recommend using with this character, you know, things like that. You know, maybe, like, a few little showcases here and there. We'll see. I probably will. I'll refrain from doing tier lists until, like, the very end of the celebration. Like, I would not expect a tier list from me until close to Saiyan Day in March. That's whenever I'll feel comfortable doing a tier list again. And I'll really give it some thought. You know, I'm not like Minato out here posting tier list after like 1 day of the units being out. I get it, man. You gotta get the bag. Like you gotta get the engagement out quick. But for me, I like doing 1 tier list at the end of every celebration, and that's just like the definitive one. Because I don't like shaking it. It's like, oh well, today Vegeta's #1, but by the end of the celebration, we got, you know, a boss that counters, and so, like, actually he sucks, you know. I don't like waiting, I like waiting until we have, like, the full picture to really do a, like, a complete overview and, like, give my thoughts and rankings and everything like that. You know, it's one of the big reasons why I waited on the, back during the Worldwide Celebration, whenever the Super Saiyan Blues and stuff came out, and, like, Tech Zamasu and everything. You know, people were putting tier lists out every time we got new boss fights. But then it's like Fusion Zamasu came up and really shook up the meta because suddenly, like, you had to be good at the start of turn because of his AoEs. So there were a lot of units that just shifted around in people's tier lists because of that. Oh, I'm pretty tired. 3rd year. Is there 1 more stage of this or 2? Just 1. Okay, we'll do this, and then we will be done. Let me mute We Gotta Power. If I can find my mouse. I keep moving my mouse around so I can never get to it. All right, so 3rd year is just 1 of each typing again. Okay. So 4th year, that opens up quite a bit to us. I'm tempted to do like movie heroes or something. What are you? Movie heroes or fusion? Uh... Hmm. Movie heroes or fusion or movie boss's full power. What does movie boss's full power look like? I don't really like this Broly, but let's look at this. Okay. So we're in like that guy, or well, really it'd be Turles would be like the genuine pick here. Oh, we could run Beerus. Yeah, that's good. Int, we can run Janemba. Ooh. This is not looking great. We can run Broly. And we already have a physical character, but I guess we can run like Frieza. You should get some more Super Easy A's on here. Okay, let's hop in. Let's see how this goes. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta buffed by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Oh, hang on, sorry. The fights, give a quick stand. Also, my int Super Vegeta. How about characters on the physical trio team with Super Saiyan 4 Goku buffs? That is definitely on the list. Is doing some more juicing videos like that. Okay. Let's put this guy in slot one. Well, yeah, let's do it. We'll get a sense for how hard this guy is pretty quickly. I can't imagine they're too hard, but, you know, they probably know that they're, like, there's a lot of easy A characters at this point by the 4th anniversary, so the bosses might be balanced a bit harder knowing that we have, like, access to more easy A characters in this list. That was quite a bit of damage from the super attack. Wow, we are not doing damage to this Frieza. Okay. I mean, it didn't help that we opened up with the double Broly rotation, right? Like, that certainly did not help. Like, these are the 3 weakest characters on the team right here, and we just opened up with them. That's obviously not great. Well, we're lowering his defense quite a bit, so yay. Oh, we got the Beerus Rage mode already. Great. This is a great time to use this. Alright, let's just open up those physical orbs a little bit. Alright. Good chance here, right, that Beerus just takes out Frieza. Like, he can do enough damage, right, to do that. Like, surely? Yeah, he's got this. Beerus has got this. Nice. We come out of the rage mode. Oh, into 250 million downloads Goku. AGL4 Ku buffing Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Yeah. Oh, we just go back into the rage mode. Okay, well. Sure, dude. Let's grab those. Let's grab these. Grab those. Nice, we're canceling out the super attack. That's good. Oh, we dodged it. Nice, Beerus, dude. Sweet. Whew, I'm getting tired. All right, so we're gonna finish this, right? And then I'll probably just we'll log off. So let me know what you guys are thinking about Vegeta. If you have any other video comment ideas, let me know. You can leave them in the comments, or you know, send me a message on Twitter. Reply to one of my tweets or something. Woo. Dude, Beerus is just gonna solo this Goku. That's pretty good. Alright. Out of the rage mode. Oh, and Turles transforms. That's good because this heals us. This gives us a heal. So I will take this. That's pretty good. I probably just want to do like Beerus in slot 1. Right? Let's grab those. Grab that with Turles. And then Broly's going to heal us, and that'll give us some support as well. Yeah, that's good. Alright, Beerus is fine in slot 1, right? I actually have no clue what Beerus does. I was just told that he's really, really good, so we're winging it. Nice. We took out Goku. Oh, and then, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the anniversary login. Oh, and he's AGL. Alright. Okay. I mean, we should be fine here, right? Surely. I mean, Beerus will just shred this guy, right? Frieza should be fine. He should have, like, all that damage reduction that he gets. If anybody was going to get supered, I'd want it to be Frieza. So hopefully if he's supering, it's going to be in that slot after this guy attacks. Frieza actually does get defense on his super attack. He's one of the few really old characters that actually has, like, a defensive super attack effect. So, okay, no super attack there. Hopefully Janemba dodges it. He does have, like, 30% dodge, right? I mean, he's got Big Bad Bosses activated, which is good. Okay, no super attack. Ooh, 70k is, a little bit of damage. That's not nothing. Frieza did quite a bit of damage to this guy. He really put the work in. Alright, we got Broly transforming. Got another heal from Turles, okay. Let's grab that. I probably could have healed up a little bit more if I had gotten more orbs, but whatever. Grab that, and we'll grab, like, these STR orbs right here. Alright, let's see what Beerus has got for us. Stinky Broly? Yeah, dude. That Broly is sad. Like, he wasn't that great. Like, he was okay on release, but, like, he wasn't very good in Super Battle Road, like, if we're being honest. And that was, like, the main content at the time. And he wasn't great in the Legendary Goku event either because of the STR phase. Like, it kind of just absolutely obliterated him. And then he's never really been great for World Tournament either. So it's like, well, and then he Easy 8 and he wasn't really good for anything. So it's like, I don't know. As much questionable design STR Vegeta has, his team is so much fun. I mean, yeah, Universal Survival Saga has been in a really good spot ever since Tanabata. So, I mean, that definitely helps. Alright, Frieza, take us home, buddy. Alright, some nice key for Janemba. We can get a little bit of support here for everybody else from Broly. Alright, Frieza's gonna take us home. This does nothing, right? Like he's got too much damage reduction? Yeah. 20 million. Let's get a crit on this Frieza and go home. No, not quite. Okay. Get another crit, please. Alright, we're good. Broly and Janemba sweep. There it is. Alright, very good. So that is all the stages of that. So we discussed Vegeta. We did this event. We took Vegeta into a couple fights, just saw, you know, how he performs. My final thoughts on Vegeta are, he's really not like, he's not like whenever Physical Ultimate Gohan came out. It was actually just terrible, you know? But he's just not doing anything. You know, like, he's providing no value to your team. Like, he's just a slot 2 damage dealer, that's it. You know, he doesn't have anything that makes him special. He doesn't have an X factor. He's like, I don't know, if I was going to equate him to, like, a quarterback in the NFL, like, who would I equate him to? Like if I said Baker Mayfield, like he's just serviceable. Like, you could probably, like, he's good. Like, I don't know that he's going to win you a Super Bowl, but, you know, he could probably get you to the playoffs. He's not going to do it alone, though. Like, you're going to need to put some good talent around him. So, anyway, let me know what you guys are thinking about Vegeta. Thank you all for hanging out with me for about 2 hours here. Hopefully you guys all enjoy the stream. I'll get some videos out this week. I'll try to do 2 a day. But we'll see how everything shakes up. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. We'll catch you all next time.